Saint-Lambert, Quebec, the home of the 2022 CCAA Women's Soccer National Championship. The teams are taking the field as we know right now. We're so excited. Champlain College Saint-Lambert is the host of the tournament. We are hosting for the first time. Welcome. My name is Scott O'Brien. I'm very excited to do the first game of the championship. First day, first game. Both teams have hit the field. The Humber Hawks in white from Toronto, the champions of the OCAA, versus Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface in red, the MCAC champions from Winnipeg, Manitoba. This is Pool B, first place versus fourth place action. First place, Humber OCAA champions, facing the fourth place, Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface, champions of the MCAC. This is going to be a terrific opening match. Obviously, Humber, the favorites, but the Rouges de Saint-Boniface have a wonderful advantage. They come in loose. They have nothing to lose. I watched their practice yesterday. They seemed like they were ready to play, ready to show their stuff. It's only the second time the MCAC has been in the CCAA championships, and Manitoba has been there both times, represented by Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface. Humber, a perennial team at this championship. They know what they have to do. Let's take it down to Rob Shaw, our public address announcer. As our public address announcer Robert Shaw said, game on. This is game one, day one of this Canadian Collegiate Association, Athletic Association Women's Soccer National Championships. The Humber Hawks, the winners of the Ontario Conference from Toronto, Canada, in the whites. Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface, the winners of the Manitoba Conference, in the red. This is a 1-4 matchup. Both teams at practice yesterday had a short 55-minute practice just to get the kinks out. Both teams look loose and ready to play. Photos being taken now, team photos. And I'm very excited about this match. I think 1-4 matches are always very intriguing because you have one team that comes in as the favorite, but you have the fourth place team, Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface, that come in as potential spoilers. They can play a little loose. They can, if a bounce gets their way early, they're able to maybe take advantage of that. And, you know, all of a sudden the pressure gets to the Humber Hawks. But we'll see. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. Humber has been here before last year. St. Boniface, in their first tournament last year, finished in 7th place. So they're looking to improve on that, looking to maybe move up into showing that the Manitoba Conference now is a conference that, you know, needs to be recognized, needs to be reckoned with. So it's going to be very interesting. Referees are giving the instructions to the players. We are moments away from the opening game. We are very excited. Saint-Lambert, Champlain College Saint-Lambert, ready to host the tournament. We have 13 games, 14 games in total, 4 today, 4 tomorrow, 3 Friday, 3 Saturday. A very exciting lineup today. 10 o'clock, of course, the opening match, Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface versus the Humber Hawks. At 12:30, your Champlain Cavaliers, the host team, is going to square off against the Red Deer Queens. At 3 o'clock, you have the number 1 seed from the A pool, Les Aigles de Huntsic, facing MSVU. And then the final match at 5:30, again, another 2-3 match. Seneca College is going to be playing. That's going to be a great match, and we're very excited to have all 4 of them. I'm going to do the first match, and then after that, the voice of the Champlain Cavaliers, Mo Khan, will be joining us for the 12:30 match. Should be a great crowd for the host team, and we can't wait to get it going. The Rouges de Saint-Boniface have taken the field. Sorry, the 5:30 match, I forgot to mention that it is Seneca College versus Vancouver Island University. The Rouge has taken the field. Now Humber takes the field. We see a lot of Humber Hawks fans who have made the drive down from Toronto. Everyone who's joining us on the CCAA website, we're very happy whether you're joining us from Manitoba or Ontario or across Canada. We are getting ready. It will be Humber's ball to start. And as our public address announcer, Robert Shaw, just said, game on, tournament on, let's go. The CCAA 2022 Women's Soccer Championship is underway. Ball out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Humber. Humber advances the ball along the sideline, out of bounds. Waiting for the referee's call. Still Humber ball. I wouldn't be surprised if the teams kind of settle in for the first 15 minutes and kind of feel each other out, see what kind of formation that they're playing. St. Boniface has the ball up along the sideline. As you can see, I wouldn't be surprised if both teams are playing tight defense to start the game. The first goal of the tournament is always crucial. Forces the other team to make some adjustments. Maybe come forward when that's not their game, but we're going to see. Kind of chipping the ball around at the moment on the far side. Ball's in. St. Boniface takes over. Back to the defender, quickly to the sideline. And out of bounds again, it's going to be Humber ball. Ball inbounded. Humber trying to look for some space. St. Boniface is going to try, I'm sure, to play a very defensive game. Humber is a high-scoring team. Ball out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in. Let's see how they set up this throw-in as they get closer to the box. Ball gets into the box, little header back, loose, attempted kick towards the net. St. Boniface takes off and they're on the run. Let's see if they can get some numbers. Ball goes back to the goaltender. Outlet pass. Not surprised that the game is a little slow to get going. Both teams an early start, 10 a.m. Both teams probably not used to playing this early. Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface, 9 a.m. in Manitoba. So they flew in a couple days ago, but I'm sure it's going to take them a little bit of time to adjust to the time frame. A little bit windy today. It's 8 degrees, but a beautiful day for soccer. It's not snowing, so everyone's happy about that. Ball out of bounds, attempted for number 23, Carvalho. St. Boniface takes the ball. Going to try and get some distance on this throw-in. Number 2 with the chip, Boissonneau. 19, Retta with the kickback, far sideline. Seems like Humber early on wants to work that right sideline. Ball intercepted by St. Boniface at midfield. My basketball knowledge kicking in there. St. Boniface on a little bit of a run for the first time. Do they have a chance to get the ball crossed? They do, but it's no harm. Quickly scooped up by the goaltender. And the ball heads back the other way. 4 minutes into the game. 0-0. Who will crack the ice on the Women's National Soccer Tournament 2022? Carvalho into the middle, looking for her teammate Stushnov. Wrapped up by the goalie. Let's see if she goes for the big boot or if she's trying to gain control. They go for the half-court kick. Pelche, far sideline. Again, Humber trying to work that right side, but they reverse it now. Let's see if they're going to try the left side. They do. Ball chipped up. There's Carvalho again. Ball out of bounds. St. Boniface throw in. Ball quickly out of bounds. Puntillo with the throw in. Very interesting because the winner of this game continues on for gold. The loser continues moving into the bronze medal bracket. So a lot at stake when we have these one-off tournament games. There's no room for error. We play 90 minutes, and then if there's a tie, right to PKs. Humber, the throw in. Back to the right back. Kicked over, left back, Puntillo. She's got a little traffic on her from number 4, Jones. There's Carvalho. Jones on the run, ball kicked out of bounds, throw in St. Boniface. Boulanger with the throw in. Morham in the middle. Yashin looking to make some progress, but Humber quickly packs up the box in order to stop that attack, but St. Boniface is at it again. Handball. They are going to have a pretty good strike from about 30 yards out. Let's see what they do here. Do they go for the direct shot? Or do they look for a set play? From the looks of it, I believe a direct shot is coming our way. Yellow card to number 8, Emily Robitaille on that handball. Ball out of bounds. That wall was well set up, not much room to get it through there. Humber takes over. Isabel Bernardi is the goalie for Humber. She gets ready. St. Boniface has held themselves well in the opening 7 minutes. Attempted 2 shots on net so far. But here comes Humber on the attack. Right side, sideline. 1-on-6, waiting for some of her teammates to catch up. She puts it back. Here comes a kick towards the box. Knocked out again by Humber. Number 3, Gaddy, takes a shot. We have our first visit from our athletic therapist. Thank you to all the athletic therapists. They do such a great job behind the scenes of getting our players not only ready to play, but treatment before and after the games, long hours. I have the privilege of working with our athletic therapists here at Champlain College, the tremendous amount of hours that they put in. They're the first people here in the morning, the last people to leave. They do such tremendous work keeping these young athletes well rested, making sure that they eat properly, making sure that they get the rest they need, making sure that they get the medical care that they need. Gaddy is up and she seems to be okay. About 35 yards out. Humber's free kick. Looks like number 7, Oliveira, is going to take it. Let's see if she goes for a shot at the net or tries a set play here. She's going for a shot at the net. Toughly handled. The goalie let the ball bounce in front of her, and we're going to have the first corner for Humber. Champlain College has a very bouncy turf. It's going to take a few minutes for the girls to get used to that. The goalie probably doesn't want that ball to bounce in front of her, but she handled it, and now it's a corner for Humber, the first corner of the game. Let's see what they can do. Can they break the ice? Ball is in, and quickly at the net, goal kick. We've hit the 10-minute mark. The game has been evenly matched. It's a 1-4 game. The number 1 rank from Pool B, the Humber Hawks, versus the number 4 rank from Pool B, Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface. So far, it's been evenly matched. Not surprisingly, the teams are feeling each other out, trying to get some free space here. An attempt at the net, and it will be kicked out of bounds for a throw into Humber. The wind seems to be going in Humber's favor in the first half, so they'll want to take advantage of that. Ball chipped out of the box. Couple headers as Cavalho will go back for a throw-in. Ball thrown in. Here we go, Carvalho. Kicked up, out of bounds. The Saint-Boniface goaltender will take the ball, will place it. Let's see what they do here. Do they try to get it deep, or do they try the set play? It looks like she's going to try the deep kick. Left sideline. Ball out of bounds. Humber ball, throw in. Number 8, Robitaille to take the throw in. Again, getting it along the right side, overthrows her teammate. Kicked out by Saint-Boniface to midfield. Here comes Saint-Boniface. Can they get a run going here? We're looking for the first goal of the tournament. Saint-Boniface, left side. Quickly shut down by Humber. Humber does a very good job of getting back and crowding the area so that Saint-Boniface can't get anything in the scoring area. Here comes Humber again. That's Robitaille for her opponent, for her teammate Oliveira, who's defending. Intercepted now by Saint-Boniface. A little chip as she tries to chip it over the head and get some room. The back three, really tough to get through in this early going. Ball up. Robitaille thought she had some space, but it was quickly eliminated by the Saint-Boniface three. Does Saint-Boniface have it here? Jones thought that she might have had the ball there. Behind the play of the referee. Whistles a foul. They'll have a ball from about the 30-yard mark. Let's see what they do here. Last time they went for the direct shot. Do they change their strategy? Looks like Demare is going to take the shot. Demare at the net. Wide left. Goalkeeper Fiorini will retrieve the ball and get set. We are about 14 minutes in to our opening match. In white, the Humber Hawks, champions of the Ontario Conference. In red, Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface, champions of the Manitoba Conference. First goal will be very important. +8, a little bit of wind today. Will the wind play a factor? The wind seems to be with Humber right now. So if St. Boniface can keep this close and take advantage of the wind in the second half. Here's a run by Humber though. Russell, this is her first shot at it. Kick over, trying to create Carvalho. Carvalho's shot is blocked. Great defensive play. A great defensive play by number 6, Tara Boulanger. But the ball is out of bounds, and it will be a corner for Humber. Caitlin Russell, this is her second chance. The last one got caught up in the wind and went over the net. Let's see what she does. She goes for the short kick. Back to Russell. Russell with the high cross. And a great save by the keeper to secure it. She let it drop, but fortunately for her, there were no Humber Hawks in the area. Goal kick. Wind seems to have picked up a little bit at the 15-minute mark. Right side. Jones to Boulanger. Out of bounds will be a goal kick again. 16 minutes into the first half. Who will get the icebreaker? First goal, critically important, especially in these one-off games. Winner moves on to play the winner of the next game, the Champlain Cavaliers versus the Queens of Red Deer. Continue their quest for 2022 CCAA gold. Right side. St. Boniface squeezes it through. Quickly stopped though by the Humber defense. This is Puntillo. Jones. Jones and Boulanger kick the ball up. But again, this time Pelche is there to recoup. Kicked over. Right side. They are onside, but a little bit too far. Goaltender scoops it up. Gets it out to midfield. Here comes St. Boniface. They haven't had a run in a little bit. They would like to change that. Here comes Humber. Ball pinballing around in the midfield, the Humber part of midfield. Out of bounds. Throw in Humber. Emily Robitaille to take it. Ball in. Again, working that right side. Maybe Humber saw something on the tape that they're trying to take advantage of. Reda. Oliveira. Here comes St. Boniface working that same side. Ball out of bounds. Linesman to St. Boniface. Throw in. Back. Right side. Jones. Boulanger. Boulanger to the middle. Intercepted by number 19, Reda. She's played a strong game so far. Not much St. Boniface has been able to do to get through. But here comes Carvalho. Just a little bit too far. Goalie bounces on it. And it's coming back the other way. Midfield kick. Looks like it's off Humber, and that it will be a goal kick for St. Boniface. We are 1 minute shy of the 20-minute mark. The opening 20 minutes of the 2022 CCAA Women's Soccer National. Game 1 of 14. If a team is going to win it, they will need to win 3 tough games. So this is the first one for both these teams. Winner moves on tomorrow to play the winner of Champlain versus Red Deer, which is up next. Here comes St. Boniface, sideline. See if she's able to keep it in. No, Jones just missed it. It will be a Humber throw-in. Kira Puntillo with the throw-in. Let's see if Humber can get something going. St. Boniface has played the perfect, what we would call in hockey, the road game. Back to the goaltender. Bernardi, big kick, left side, intercepted by St. Boniface. But here comes Humber. That back three has been solid. 2 attempts at the net, but they were easily handled by the Humber goalie, Bernardi. Here we go. Can we get something going? Caitlin Russell on the attack. Pulls it back. Again, St. Boniface doing a very good job of defending. This is a very good Humber team. They did not win the Ontario Conference for no reason. They are very strong from top to bottom. But St. Boniface has come out and impressed in the first 20 minutes. They have shown the Humber Hawks we are here to play. Manitoba Conference is one to be reckoned with. Carvalho to the middle. Quick pitch up. This is Boulanger looking for Jones. Intercepted. Some of our Humber fans trying to encourage the team to get the first one. They would like to do so by halftime, I'm sure. Win seems to be in favor of Humber. That can quickly change. Ball pushed up. Reda back to the goaltender. Bernardi again works it to the right side. Here we go. Humber on the attack. Russell weaving through a couple of defenders. Right side sideline. Are they going to get the cross? Here we go. Top of the box. That was Ettore, blocked again by the St. Boniface defense. It will be a throw-in for Humber. Emily Robitaille, who seems to be taking most of the throw-ins for Humber, will do the same. That's Stushnov. Again, chipping into the box. St. Boniface doing a good job of bending but not breaking in the opening 22 minutes. Ball towards the net. You do not want it to bounce. And Humber breaks the ice. I mentioned the bouncy turf at Champlain College. The goalie let it bounce in front of her, and it bounced and got over her head. We will wait for the official call from public address announcer Robert Shaw. They are on the far side of the announcer booth, so sometimes it is hard to detect the numbers. But we will get an official announcement on the goal very shortly. Humber breaks the ice at the CCAA 2022. Goal given to Antonio Gatti, number 3 for Humber. 23rd minute of play. It's a tough goal to let in, but as I always say, you cannot win the game 0-0. The goal was to score at least one for St. Boniface. The goal remains the same. Let's see, though, if now that it's 1-0, the play opens up a bit. We'll see if either team changes their strategy here. Far side. St. Boniface, let's see if they can get some energy. How will they react to the goal? We knew Humber was going to get one. They are a high-scoring team. That was going to come. Puntillo. It's the way St. Boniface will react to that. We will see. Humber seems to have a little energy. Gotti, the goal scorer, pushes it back. That is Pelche to the middle. Puntillo. Up, Carvalho. Carvalho. It does not seem like St. Boniface will change their strategy. And as I don't think they should. It is still early. Plenty of time left. 65 minutes. Sturchoff to the center. She gets the shot off. Did it deflect? That will be the question. No, it did not. It is a goal kick for St. Boniface. Antonio Gatti has broken the ice. She is the answer to a trivia question. Who got the first goal at the 2022 Women's Soccer Nationals? It is Antonio Gatti from the Humber Hawks, number 3. The Gatti family, I'm sure, is at home cheering her on. Super excited that she got the first goal here. Play resumes. Goal kick for St. Boniface as the wind kicks up a bit. St. Boniface almost to the midfield. Let's see if they can get going. They too like to work the far side, it seems. Intercepted at midfield by Humber. Ball pinballing around. Carvalho comes up with it. To the middle. Pinching up from her defense spot. Puntillo. Puntillo. Back to Retta. Retta, Puntillo. Playing a little pass back and forth. Ball's out of bounds. The wind really takes the ball, so those passes have to be crisp. That one just a little bit too far ahead. It will be a goal kick. Nope. My apologies. Offside on Humber. That is the first offside call of the game. As the wind dies down, let's see if they can get a big kick here. Get something going. Stushnov, number 20 for Humber. That's Robitaille. Back to the middle. Retta, sorry. Puntillo. They seem to have a little energy after that goal. Russell, Puntillo. Retta. Playing a little triangle here. Trying to get something going. Let's see if they're able to advance. That's 7, Oliveira. Gets it to the far side, into the middle. St. Boniface defenders would not be fooled on that play, though. They held their ground. We have hit the 27-minute mark. 18 minutes to play in this critical first half. 1-0. The Humber Hawks lead on a goal from Antonia Gatti. Ball got in front of the goaltender, bounced up over her head and into the net. Let's see how St. Boniface reacts to that. Throw in. Let's see if it was touched. It was not. Goal kick. Goalie places the ball and gets ready. The strategy for St. Boniface is to go for the big kick, and they continue that strategy. Let's see if they can get a few touches in here. They got the sideline. Let's see. Down the sideline. She's got some space. 3-on-3 to the middle. That Humber defense, hard to get through. Looked like for a moment they might have something, St. Boniface, but it was quickly eliminated. Stushnov forward, looking for Russell. Russell on it now. The little tap kick over the head. This is going to be a shout out to my colleagues. Head coach of the men's team, Mauro DeChoco, his assistant, Dean Howie. With the win like this, I feel it's a very important strategy, possibly, for St. Boniface to get some balls in the box. Let the ball bounce around a little bit. Hope for a lucky bounce. The distance loft, as I've coined it. Kicking the ball from distance into the box, hoping there's a pinball. Here we go. Retta, far side. Let's see if they can get the cross into the box. Cross across. Oh, Carvalho with a great shot at the net, but the goalie played it perfectly. She was in wonderful position, scooped up. That could be. Let's mark that down. 29-36 of the opening half. That could be a big save. You do not want to go down 2-0 early. If St. Boniface is able to get the equalizer, remember that save. That could be of vital importance. Goalie perfectly positioned on a wonderful cross. Throw in. Far side. 4 or 5 players grouping up. Throw in. St. Boniface. And we are going to have the first substitution of the game. Number 20, Emma Stushnov, out of the game. Into the game, number 10, Katerina Medeiros. Interesting strategy at the 30-minute mark. Humber saw something that they wanted to switch. Here we go. Let's see if that's substitution and see if Medeiros can add some more life to this Humber team who have seemed to have come on after that goal. Far side, Carvalho. The goalie scoops it up. Seems to have learned her lesson. Do not let that ball bounce in front of you. She had one close one that almost got in. The second one unfortunately got over her head, but she made a super stop in the 29-minute and has played very well today. Here we go. St. Boniface, far side. Trying to work that far side. Humber, very good at not giving time and space, though. Humber working that far side again. That's Russell. Let's see what happens here. Russell with the little chip, and it is going to be a corner kick. Champlain College is in the building. As they cross under us for their 12:30 game, they will come and watch the final 60 minutes because the winner of that game will play the winner of this game. But let's focus on what's going on the field right now. And it's a corner kick. Corner's always dangerous. Ball to the middle of the box. Looked like Carvalho got her head on it and went wide and high. Will be another goal kick. Would not be surprised if St. Boniface continues to do the same strategy off goal kicks. Get it as deep as possible. Try and get control. Try and get the ball moving the other way. This time they switch it up. They've been going middle. They go far side. Let's see if they can get some space here. Far side. Interrupted again by Pelche. That back two. Solid so far for Humber. Other teams will take notice. The Humber back. Very strong. Foul on the play. Will be Humber with the free kick. 33 minutes in. We have 12 left in the first half. This is the opening half of the 2022 CCAA Women's National Soccer Championships, live from Champlain College Saint-Lambert in Saint-Lambert, Quebec. Beautiful day today. 8 Celsius, a little bit on the windy side, but nothing that these teams aren't used to handling. Morrow, we will call that the first distance loft of the game. It comes from Humber. They try to get it in the box and see what they could do, but it's quickly scooped up by the goaltender. But Humber, just as quick, have the ball back. Humber seems to have had the majority of possession since that goal. The opening 20 minutes, pretty even. The last 13, Humber seems to have had the advantage. Let's see if St. Boniface can get something going. All they need is one bounce, one good play. Momentum can quickly change. The St. Boniface fans in Winnipeg rooting for their team. They saw them win the Manitoba Championship. They know what they're capable of doing. Out of bounds. Chaput. My apologies to the St. Boniface fans. The blue on red with the sun makes it a little bit hard to see the numbers, but I will do my best to give the credit to your teammates and team as often as I can. Ball in the middle. Here's 4, Jones. Jones has been strong today. She's been able to lead the offense. Hit the back heel of number 7, Oliveira, though. That stuffed that run. Ball back towards the goaltender. St. Boniface resetting. Ball out of bounds. Chaput will take the throw in. Carvalho intercepted. Back kick by Russell to Carvalho. Carvalho to the middle. Nobody from Humber there. They had Russell running, but she couldn't quite get there. Here's Russell again. High kick. Floats wide. It's going to be hard to get those distance on target with the wind kicking. Seems to be blowing in Humber's favor. They are up 1-0 on a goal by number 3, Antonio Gatti. They try to work the middle this time. Quick head tap back, but Humber is quickly on it. Humber is relentless at not giving time and space to their opponents. St. Boniface has played very well defensively. This is a very good Humber team. Beat a very good Seneca team in the OCAA championship. Those will definitely be 2 teams that will be tough to play. Humber, the first game here. Seneca will play the last game at 5:30 today versus Vancouver Island University. Throw in, Carvalho. Ball gets into the box. Let's see if Humber can do anything with it. That's Medeiros. Medeiros just entered the game. 2 defenders shut her down. Referee no call, which I believe is the correct call on that. Throw in, Humber. Puntillo looking like she will take it. She will. She gets it inside. Russell trying to get some space for herself. Jones intercepts. Good defensive play by Jones. Jones trying to get some space. Let's see if St. Boniface can get something going here. That's Yashin. To Chaput. Chaput. Near side, out of bounds. Throw in again for Humber. Carvalho. I've called her name quite a few times. She's been very involved in this first half. But here comes St. Boniface. They're on their offensive side of center. Chaput to the middle. Very good ball by Chaput. Just couldn't quite get there. But that was St. Boniface's best chance in the last 10 minutes. Let's see if they can build on it. Big kick. Past midfield. Little head tap. Here comes Chaput. Let's see if that ball directed off of Humber. It did not. It will be Humber's ball, and it will be Carvalho with the throw-in. Here, there is the goal scorer, Gatti. She is back at it. Let's see if she can get some space here. That's 10, Medeiros. She came in at the 30-minute mark. Far side, Russell. Robitaille, sorry. Back to the middle. There's Robitaille. She gets it in. Wrapped up by the goaltender. A good job of staying on top of that because there was a Humber Hawk ready to pounce on any rebound that was given up there. The goalie for the Rouge of St. Boniface has played very well this game. The majority of the shots heading in her direction. Cross. Intercepted. I believe that is number 6, Boulanger. Ball worked on the far side of the field. Here's some space. Let's see if St. Boniface can get something going. A little back kick. Clever little back kick there to push them back. That was Ettore who knocked that ball out of harm's way. It will roll into the box. It will be scooped up by the goaltender, who will advance the ball. This time she goes to the throw. Right side. Chaput. Let's see if she can get something going on the right side. Up. Jones. Foul. It'll be a free kick for St. Boniface just inside their defensive zone at midfield. Kalina Damar will take this free kick for St. Boniface. Everyone has advanced. It looks like they're going to try and kick it as far into Humber territory as they can, but Humber with the header quickly intercepted, and Russell is on it again. This is Carvalho, near side. Looks like it's gone off the St. Boniface defender, and it will be a throw-in. Ball getting under the barricades here and heading down the 132. Throw in. It's 16, Puntillo. Again, Chaput. She's played a strong game on D. St. Boniface hanging in there. We've hit the 41-minute mark. 4 minutes to go in the first half of the first game of the 2022 CCAA Women's Soccer National Championship. It is the Humber Hawks in white leading the St. Boniface Rouge in red, 1-0 on a goal by Antonio Gatti. At the 29-minute mark. Since then, Humber has carried the play, but in the last couple of minutes, St. Boniface has advanced the ball and has had a couple of good runs, but here comes Humber again. Deflected. The St. Boniface defender getting her toe on it. Here they come, an attempted shot by Russell. Again, the St. Boniface defender getting her toe on it. The strategy seems to be now from Humber to get as many balls on net as possible. They're kicking from distance. Here we go. 7, Oliveira. Medeiros, back to Puntilla. They decide to reset, get the ball back to Pelche. Pelche, other side. Robitaille. Intercepted by St. Boniface. Little chip. Retta is in hot pursuit. St. Boniface controls though. Let's see what they do here. 2 minutes until we hit the 45-minute mark. Can St. Boniface make a run and tie it up before halftime? Good run there, but again, that solid back three of Humber. That was 18, Martin, getting that ball out of bounds. We're about 90 seconds shy of the 45-minute mark. St. Boniface, will this be the last chance to equalize it before the halftime? They have played a solid half. Just one goal against a very talented Humber team. Ball towards the net. Easily handled by the goaltender. This is Chaput. Looked like a handball. The referee is going to let it go. Here's Carvalho. Oliveira. Russell. Oliveira playing a little back and forth. Gatti. She's the goal scorer. The 29-minute mark. Ball to the middle. Medeiros, who entered the game at the 30-minute mark. Player down. Referee says play on. Here's Carvalho. Ball to the middle. Again, St. Boniface is able to stave off a little bit of pressure. We've hit 44 minutes and 30 seconds of the first half. 30 seconds till we hit the 45-minute mark. We will check to see if the fourth referee gives us an indication of some extra time being added. Throw in by Humber. We have hit the 45-minute mark. The referee, fourth official, has indicated 1 minute of extra time will be added. Let's see if St. Boniface, they have 60 seconds to potentially get the equalizer, but Humber is again on the attack. That is number 3, the goal scorer, Gatti, with another shot at the net. Ball up. Here comes St. Boniface, far side to the middle of the field. Here's Gatti, the goal scorer. Carvalho places it back. This is Chaput and Carvalho fighting for the ball. Time running thin. This might be the last chance of this halftime. That's Puntillo. Up to Medeiros. Medeiros to Russell. Russell looking for something in the middle. Decides to go for the short kick. Goalie, not sure. A little confusion between the goalie and the defender there. But the ball bounced out of harm's way. That should be it. That is the end of the first half. The goalie, the goal scorer, Antonia Gatti at the 29-minute mark. She puts Humber up 1-0 at the end of the first half. Is it paused? Perfect. So much talking. I didn't realize how much talking I would be doing.
Official soccer ball, derby
It's not like basketball. There's something constantly happening.
National partner Canada Soccer.
So nonsense.
Official award rings brought to you by Jostens. Player of the match presenters, for
Starting to kick up.
Official medical supplies. Brought to you by Zarbar Medical Supplies. Good exchange partner, Huddle. In events from the Huddersfield Company,
Start to shake for that like 1 second.
presenting partner.
I'd be okay if it stopped shaking. You, I guess it doesn't bother you.
And the Saint-Lambert Hotel and GS Services. Thank you.
Great job! Fucking sounds amazing! Thanks, buddy! We need your keys.
It's all Emily.
We need the keys.
Which one?
Shelly,
Scotty,
we bother you. We tried to, but
this thing's long.
You heard my shout out?
all the time.
I thought about it right away. Right away.
Mark.
It's effective, man.
Yeah.
With the sun in the eyes.
I gave you a shout out. I said shout out to men's soccer coach Morrow. We talked about it before the game.
Said it, man.
Half. I'm gonna do camera. Emily's gonna do play-by-play. 8 hours
c'est un nombre de partenaires qui appuient les activités et les efforts de la CSC. Et sans ce championnat ne sera pas possible. There are a number of partners and sponsors that support CCAA activities, and these nationals would not be possible without them. We'd like to take this moment to recognize them for this event. Major funding partners, Sport Canada. Official soccer ball, Derby Star. Official retailer, Kahuniverse Sports Group. National partner, Canada Soccer. Official award rings, brought to you by Jostens. Players and match presenters, For Imprint. Official medical supplies by Verburn Medical Supply. And film exchange partner, Huddle. Et de même, nous souhaitons remercier nos partenaires locaux. Equally, we'd like to thank one of the local sponsors, our presenting partner, Desjardins, the Champlain Student Association, Fana Sport, the Sandman Hotel, and GES Services. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Bonne deuxième demi. Have a good second half, ladies and gentlemen.
Ready? How you doing, man? I'm on. Welcome back. It's second half action between the Humber Hawks in white, the champions of the Ontario Conference, versus Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface, the champions of the Manitoba Conference. In the opening half, the goal scorer, Antonia Gatti, in the 29th minute. We apologize to our fans across Canada. We had some technical glitches, but the timer and the score is now working on the webcast and will be working throughout the course of all 14 matches. First day glitches are inevitable when hosting championships, so we apologize for that. But let's get into second half action. St. Boniface now playing with the wind. Let's see if they can get the equalizer. Throw in, midfield. Tap back header. Far sideline, back to the goaltender. Bernardi kicks it forward. That's Serapiglia. Let's see if they try and work the right side. Genova. Ball headed towards Genova again. Ball out of bounds. It will be a St. Boniface throw-in. That's 18, Alexis Martin with the throw-in. Here we have Serapiglia. St. Boniface, midfield. That was Pionella. Pionella with a good attempt, but it's taken over by her counterpart, number 10, Medeiros. Medeiros came in at the 30-minute mark, has added some spark to this Humber's team. Humber would like to give themselves a little breathing room by adding a second goal. St. Boniface looking for the equalizer. Near side, that's Jones. Intercepted by Robitaille. Robitaille back to the goaltender, Bernardi. That's Yashin. But quickly stolen by Serapiglia. Ball near side, Genova. Genova to Gotti, the goal scorer. Playing a little pinball now, back and forth. As Humber tries to set something up, they go back to the far side. Seem to like to work that far side in the first half. Let's see if that's a strategy again in the second half. Ball hanging around midfield right now, turned over. St. Boniface. Jones in hot pursuit of Pelche. Pelche able to get that ball out and get it under control. Slides under the foot. It'll be a St. Boniface throw in. Ball quickly grabbed, thrown in. Let's see if St. Boniface tries to pick up the tempo in the second half. In the first half, did a very good job of defending. One unlucky bounce got over the head of the goaltender. Besides that, St. Boniface played solid. There's 13, Sarapiglia. Dishes it. Left side, Russell. Back. Little bit of back and forth right now. They like to play a little triangle with some short passes. Gatti. St. Boniface has been very impressive in only their second trip, Manitoba's second trip to CCAA Women's Soccer Nationals. Ball right in the box. Another great save by the goaltender. And cleared out. That was a fantastic save by the St. Boniface goaltender off of 13, Sarah Piglia. She was in alone. Here we go. Far side, worked into the box again, cleared out. It will be a throw in for Humber. Ball taken out of harm's way. We are 5 minutes into the second half. Humber on the attack again. They are relentless on their attack. They seem to have a lot of energy. Sparked that by that goal by Antonia Gatti in the 29th minute. Distance loft. Is it in? Yes. Humber with their second goal of the game. Not sure if that got caught up in the wind or just floated over the goalie's head, but they were able to get it by the goaltender, and it did cross the line as the linesman gave the official point that it was a goal. We will wait for the announcement from our PA announcer, Robert Scholl, on who got that one, and then I will pass it along immediately. It is official. The goal by number 8, Emily Robitaille. 51st minute. Humber leads 2-0. Let's see now. St. Boniface. Will they stick to the game plan or will they try and open it up a little bit? Humber has given themselves some breathing room here. Big goal. Emily Robitaille, 51st minute. First goal, Antonia Gatti, 29th minute. 2-0 Humber Hawks, champions of the Ontario Conference. Winner goes on to play the winner of the next match, the 12:30 match, between the home team, the host, the Champlain Cavaliers, versus the champions of Alberta, the Red Deer Queens. Ball back in, Humber continuing to come at them. They have not changed their strategy since the opening minute. They are trying to attack and get as many balls at the net as possible. Here comes the Rouge. Quickly intercepted. Humber has been very strong in the middle today. St. Boniface has the wind at their backs right now. Let's see if they're able to take advantage of that as that ball hops over the fence. New ball in play. It will be a throw-in by St. Boniface. Les Rouges need to get something going. Still a lot of time left, 35 minutes, but I'm sure they are hoping to get a quick one here. Put some of the pressure back on the number 1 ranked team from Pool B. Humber, it's the opening match as a 1 seed is always a tough one. You always want to get that first match under your belt. And that 2-0 lead, although I'm sure they will not sit back. has given them a little bit of confidence. Let's see where we go from here. Midfield. Humber going back to that far side. Let's see if they head back. They do. This is 8, Emily Robitaille. She has played a fantastic game on the back end. I have St. Boniface credited with 2 shots on net. Both of them easily handled by the goaltender. The Humber defense has been smothering, but here comes St. Boniface. Quick turnover. They work the far side. Let's see if they can. No. Great defensive play to change that from a corner to a throw-in. Here comes the St. Boniface throw-in. Close to the Humber goal. Let's see if they can get something going here. They need to get that goal. Put a little bit of pressure back on the number 1 Humber team. Ball bouncing around the top of the box. Seems like it'll be cleared now. Chipped up. That was Robitaille. But St. Boniface back on the attack. Trying for the cross, just couldn't get her foot around it. And it's angled out of bounds and out of harm's way. Bernardi. Let's see what she does with this goal kick. Both teams have had similar strategies off the goal kick. Put some distance on it, get it as far away from your net as possible. They continue that trend. Quick header though. Ooh, almost got it through the Humber defense. That Humber back 3 is a tough defense to penetrate. Here we go, Humber, far side of the field. Let's see if St. Boniface tries to open it up a little bit. So far, they have not changed their strategy. Far side. Foul. Humber player nice enough after that to help the St. Boniface player up. We love sports like that, sportsmanship at its finest, and you will see that a lot this weekend. Both these teams want to win badly, but I had the chance of talking to both teams before the game. Such nice young women. Very excited to be here, but also excited to talk to other teams, other players, get to know each other. So great women on and off the field. Far side, here comes Humber again. They're on the attack. 2 Humber players standing in the middle of the box, but the ball didn't quite get there. It'll be a Humber throw-in. Here we go, 57-minute mark. Kick by Humber, deflected off the St. Boniface defender and wrapped up by the goaltender. As they try to get it back this way, the Humber goaltender has played, the St. Boniface goaltender has played excellent, keeping this as a 2-0 lead. I have Humber credited with 8 shots on net. Don't quote me on that official stat. That is a stat out of my brain. As I hear our public address announcer, Robert Shaw, laugh at me because I have that stat in my brain. Here comes Humber. Spartacus, our cameraman for the day, both of us up high, dealing with these windy conditions. Here we go, Humber. That's Genova, midfield, Retta. Humber brings it back, they're trying to work it. We get to the midfield. Little pump fake there, my basketball knowledge. Russell attacking the ball, Russell gets the ball at the net, but luckily a St. Boniface defender. I will try to get a number on that to give her some credit. It looked like 18, Alexis Martin, the last defender back, keeping this from being a 3-0 lead. 3-0 at this point is not something St. Boniface wants to do. But for now, they will deal with a corner. Kicked, middle of the box, headed out by St. Boniface. They are able to clear, at least for the moment. But quickly, Humber with the steal, back on. Distance loft. Over the net. Humber with both of their goals kicked from distance seem to be going back to that strategy. The wind has seemed to die down a little bit here in the second half. Unfortunate for St. Boniface, who played against the wind in the first half. Here's a run by St. Boniface. Let's see if they can get something going. That Humber back three has been solid. They take it wide. Quick cross. Cleared quickly. St. Boniface, another attempt at a cross, and it is stopped and kicked out of bounds. It will be a St. Boniface throw-in. We have reached the 60-minute mark. 30 minutes to go in this game. St. Boniface would like to get something going soon. They have had some attempts here in the second half. Ball into the box, quickly kicked out. Let's see if they can get the cross. No, they don't go for the cross. They pitch it back instead. It'll be a throw-in for St. Boniface. With the win today, it would be a good strategy for St. Boniface to follow Humber's strategy and try and get as many balls at the net as possible. The wind has been very tricky for the goaltenders today. But here comes Humber, midfield. Right side, Genova. Genova brings it back to the middle. Quick turnover. Looking for Jones, ball intercepted. Genova. Here we go again. That was 5, Monia. With the attempted breakup of the play. 13, Serapiglia. Ball kicked away as St. Boniface trying to get it out of harm's way, and they do. Let's see if they can get this ball headed in the other direction. Pinballing around now on Humber's offensive side of the field. Quick turn. That's 18, Pelche. Sorry, 10, Medeiros. Ball far side, back to Medeiros. Medeiros looking just outside the box, chips it in, header, wrapped up by the goalie. Humber continues to push the play as we hit the 62-minute mark. 2-0 Humber on goals at the 29-minute mark by Antonia Gatti, and at the 51-minute mark by number 8, Emily Robitaille. St. Boniface back to midfield. Looking to get something going here. They play it in. Midfield. Let's see if they'll chip it near side. Oh, had a cutting player, but just out of her reach. Intercepted by Humber and sent back. Here comes St. Boniface again, though. Humber fans very vocal at the game today. A lot of "Let's go Humber" being yelled. I'm sure a lot of "Let's go Humber" is being also yelled at the TV and computer screens. In Winnipeg, the fans of St. Boniface hoping that a goal will come soon, start to mount a little bit of a comeback. They've had some good shots at the net. St. Boniface has played an excellent game today. Couple unlucky bounces on their part, but very good strategic shots by Humber. Ball at midfield now. A cluster of players kicking away at it. Both teams trying to get a little space. Ball out of bounds. St. Boniface throw in. St. Boniface player down. She is back up. Continues to push forward. I am very impressed. There is no quit in this St. Boniface team. Since that second goal, they continue to press, looking for their first of the tournament. Ball out of bounds. Will be a Humber throw in. Up next, the 12:30 game. The host, Champlain Cavaliers, will play the champions of the Alberta Conference, the Red Deer Queens. One of the players being sent to the bench for a quick athletic therapist treatment. Ball is in. Here comes St. Boniface. Cross just out of the reach. Goalie player reaching for it. Goalie gets to it first. That's Bernardi, who has also been solid today. .12:30 game will be called by the voice of the Cavaliers, Mr. Mo Khan. Midfield, that's Sarah Piglia. As Humber continues their attack, that's Russell. Russell near side, Genova. Back to Russell, just out of her reach, and here comes Jones. St. Boniface, far side. Cross, goalie wraps it up. Not much on that, but never a bad idea to get it to the net, especially with two St. Boniface players in hot pursuit of any rebound that might come their way. Unfortunately for them, goaltender Bernardi swallowed it up. Here we go. Humber back on the attack. It's Genova. Throw in. Martin. Ball at midfield. Humber back in now. Here comes Humber. They're looking to get a third. A third at this point of the game with 23 minutes left would almost assure them of a spot in the semifinals, which will happen tomorrow. Winner of this game moves forward. They will either play the 3 o'clock or 5:30 game tomorrow. They will play the winner of the next game, the Champlain College Cavaliers, host of the tournament. The Red Deer Queens is Champlain's opponent, champions of the Alberta Conference. Loser of this game will either play the 10 or 12:30 game, headed towards the bronze portion of the bracket. This might be an interesting opportunity here. 67 minutes in, St. Boniface, free kick from just outside the 35-yard mark. Looks like Martin's gonna take it. Will she go for a shot at the net? I believe that's her strategy. It is, and it floats over the net. Good strike by Martin, just a little too high. Humber, quick turnaround. As the wind starts to kick up again. Our camera person Spartacus and I know that because it's a little chilly up in the booth. Ball head near, kept in on a great run. Unfortunately, in keeping it in, she was not able to keep her balance and maintain possession, but here comes Humber again. St. Boniface seems to be adding a little bit of pressure though in the last 8 minutes or so. They might be taking advantage of a Humber team that is up 2-0. Humber certainly does not want to make a defensive error at this point. They would like to keep that 2-goal cushion. Throw in. Far side, little chip header back. Goalie falls on it. Bernardi has not been tested very often today, but when she has been solid. Ball up in the air, good strategy. The wind is blowing. 2 distance lofts. The difference in the game so far. 29th minute, Gaddy. 51st minute, Robitaille. Those are the 2 goals that Humber has scored so far. Humber in white. Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface in red. Here comes Humber again. Far side. That's 13, Serapiglia. From the top of the box. Goalie gets over, no rebound. Big kick. Half court. Half court. Basketball again. Midfield. Like most schools, we have moved into our indoor season, so basketball on the brain with that half court. My apologies to all these soccer fans. Midfield. Here's number 8, Robitaille, taking the throw-in. She has taken most of the throw-ins for Humber today.
Substitution, Humber, Sophie Jamakino, number 9. Lynn Russell. And Humber on back to number 30.
Robitaille, far side. They got a little space. Let's see if Humber can create something here. That's in the middle. That's 3. That's Gaddy. She has the first one. Going for a second, but the goalie is there again. Couldn't get much on that shot, but always good, as I said, to get it to the net. Hoping for a rebound. Anything can happen. The wind is swirling. Number 8, Robitaille. Here comes Saint Boniface. If they are going to do something, they will need to do it soon. The Humber back 3 has been solid today. Midfield, ball in deep. Russell with Martin in pursuit. Russell and Martin one-on-one. To the middle. This is Medeiros. Medeiros. And Medeiros, it is in the net for a 3rd goal. Katerina Medeiros, left foot. Goes reverse corner. And she has put Humber up 3-0 with 17.5 minutes to go. I do not have to tell you that Saint Boniface now has an uphill battle. Keep the faith, Manitoba fans. You saw what they did in the Manitoba Conference Final. This is not a team that will quit. Here we go.
Hawks goal. La première du championnat, her first of the championship. Marqué par numéro 10, number 10, Katerina Medeiros.
Medeiros, who came in at the 30th minute, pays dividends. With a goal at the 70th minute of play. The call from our public address announcer, Robert Shaw, confirms that Katerina Medeiros has put the Humber Hawks up 3-0. "14 minutes to play. What does Humber do now? Do they keep pressing, or do they sit back and defend the lead? In the middle, that's Retta. Coming up after the game, our players of the match. Ball kicked out, and it will be a throw-in. Kind of curled that line. Here comes a substitution for Humber. Serznuska, number 22, is in. Russell, number 9, out. Russell played a very strong game today. The coach pulling her out at the 75-minute mark. It is a quick turnaround. Like I said, the winner of this game will play either the 3 o'clock or the 5:30 match semifinals 2022. CCAA Women's Soccer Nationals. Offside is the call. St. Boniface ball. The loser goes into the bronze medal pool at either 10 or 12:30 tomorrow. Their opponents will be from the next match, the hosts, Champlain Cavaliers, versus the champions of the Alberta Conference, the Red Deer Queens. Losers will meet in the bronze medal bracket at either 10 or 12:30. Here we go. If St. Boniface is going to get something going, now is the time. Take advantage of Humber maybe sitting back a little bit on that 3-0 lead. 3-0, I believe, is the perfect soccer term for it. Here we go. Midfield. Far side, Humber. They do not seem like they are going to sit back on the lead. It looks like they are going to play the best defense is a good offense. Ball out of the field. It will be a throw-in, and we have another substitution. This time, St. Boniface. Lacoyer will come in for number 2, Boissonneau. Throw in Humber. We've reached the 76-minute mark. 13 to play now. 3-0 Humber. Goal scorers in the 29th minute. Gatti. In the 51st minute, Robitaille. And in the 70th minute, Madero's ball inside. Goalie on it. The ball is loose. What will the referee do? She will whistle it down. Humber has not stopped pressing all game. They are going to be a very tough opponent for either the Cavaliers or the Queens. Expecting a big home crowd for the 12:30 game. Here we go. Midfield. That's Gatti. Little pass back and forth. Little game of pitch and catch. Humber, far side. Little chip. Ooh. Had her there. Just off. Goalie out to scoop it up. No harm. Ball will come back in the direction of Humber's goal. Let's see what St. Boniface can do. They would like to get one. Build a little bit of momentum, even if not for this game, moving into the next game. Next game will be a tough one for them. There are 4 great teams in Pool B. Humber Hawks, St. Boniface, Red Deer, Champlain. All of them capable of medaling. Here we go, St. Boniface. Let's see if they can get something going. Every time it looks like they have something. That back three is played solid today. Ball out of bounds. It's going to be a St. Boniface throw-in. For those of you just joining us, after this, 12:30, Champlain Cavaliers, the host team, against the Red Deer Queens, the Alberta champions. 3 o'clock, the Eagles of Ahunsik, the RSCQ Quebec champions, versus the MSVU Mystics, the champions of the Atlantic Province. And then at 5:30, Seneca College, the runners-up from Ontario, against the winners of the Pacific Conference, VIU, Vancouver Island University. 3 more great games coming up, but let's finish this one up as we hit the 80-minute mark. 10 minutes to go in the opening match, the 2022 CCAA Women's Soccer Championship. This is game 1 of 14. I'm excited. Spartacus is excited. The wind has died down a bit. Humber Hawks fans looking up. We are appreciative that they drove in from Toronto to support their team. Always great to see. And they are smiling right now, knowing that their team is up 3-0 and headed towards the semifinal game. But let's play out the last 9 minutes. St. Boniface still trying to play the spoilers. Humber with the ball here. They go far side. Top of the box. Loft hits the uprights. Humber has had a strategy from the beginning and they have stuck to it. They are getting the ball out at the net as often as possible from most places on the field. Let's see if St. Boniface can get one here. They want to build a little bit of momentum. It looks like at this point with 8 minutes left that they'll be heading towards the bronze bracket. Curl! Serznuska. Not sure if that was her curl or a little bit of wind or a combination of both that sent it wide left. Ball in. Here we go. St. Boniface wants to get off that nil. It is 3-0 right now for Humber. Goal scorers. 29th minute, Gaddy. 51st minute, Robitaille. 70th minute, Medeiros. Foul committed, the referee pointing in the direction of St. Boniface, but we have another sub. Genova will leave the match. She has played a terrific match for Humber. Coming in, number 4, Aya Spence. Humber wants to keep those legs fresh. It is a quick turnaround. Potentially 3 games or 4 games over 4 days. Ball pinballing. Far side. Here comes Humber. As St. Boniface looking up at the clock. Only 6.5 minutes remain. The clock clearly not a friend of St. Boniface right now, but they are trying to get off that nil. Build some momentum. Gets it into the box. Cleared away by the Humber defense. Out of harm's way, but not quite yet. St. Boniface fighting for it. They have not given up this game. They are showing that they will fight until the 90th minute. Humber throw in. In the next couple of minutes, our attention will direct to the far side fourth official. They will let us know how much added time, how much stoppage time. But St. Boniface, who continue to fight, the people of Winnipeg, the University of St. Boniface should be very proud of their team today. They have put up a great fight against a very tough opponent in the Humber Hawks. Handball. That was number 11, Zarichta. Oliveira will leave the match. Number 20, Stushna, has come in. Number 8, Robitaille. Their plan from here is to kick it with distance. Morrow, here comes a distance loft. Let's see. If it was football, it would be good for 3 points. Unfortunately, in soccer, it's over the net. We are getting very close to the 90-minute mark. Humber continues to attack, though. That was Spence, freshly in the game. Ball out of bounds, Humber throw in, not surprisingly. Robitaille will take it. Humber and the Humber coaching staff will be very proud of the match that they played today. They have been solid on both ends of the pitch. Defensively, the back three has been solid. Offensively, they put the 3 goals that they needed in. Ball kicked away. 86.5 minutes in. Only a handful of minutes to play. Ball out of bounds, throw in Humber. In a couple of minutes, I expect the Humber fans to be on their feet. Some of them have been on their feet the whole game. I'm not sure if that's because it's cold or if they just like cheering their team on that way, but here we go. Humber again. Ball out of bounds, goal kick. 87 minutes. As Spartacus tells me to get out of the way. Here we go. Kick to the just before midfield. St. Boniface looking to maybe get one here. Get a little momentum so that when they head to the bronze side of the bracket. Ball kicked towards the goaltender, easily handled. As much as St. Boniface wants that goal, you know Humber wants that shutout for their goaltender who has played an excellent match today. Humber has done what they wanted to do here. They want to tell the other teams that they are a team that is going to be very tough to play at. Throw in, Humber. Next game, 2:30, 12:30. The host, the Champlain Cavaliers, against the champions of the Alberta Conference, the Red Deer Queens. Mr. Mo Khan, the voice of the Champlain Cavaliers, will have that match for you. The Humber Hawks and Les Rouges de Saint Boniface will probably head back to their hotel where it's nice and toasty. Watch that game as you all are doing across Canada. Here comes Humber, perhaps one last time as we hit the 89-minute mark. That's 22, Sersnuska, who is moving in there, newly into the game. Humber has also had the ability to get some fresh legs into the game, knowing that they're up 3-0. Here comes St. Boniface. They have not quit all game. Ball out of bounds, throw in, Robitaille. St. Boniface has also sent a message to their next opponents. They are a team that is going to give it their all for 90 minutes. There will be no free rides in this tournament. Whether you win, lose, your next game will be against a tough opponent. There are 8 quality teams, all capable of medaling. Goal kick. We have hit the 90-minute mark as our attention directs to the far side of the field. The official has given 2 minutes of extra time, 2 minutes of stoppage time. Can St. Boniface break the ice and get off the nil? 3-0 Humber, 29th minute. Gatti, 51st minute, Robitaille. 70th minute, Medeiros. Those are your 3 goal scorers. That is the reason it's 3-0 Humber Hawks. Stay tuned at the end of the game for the player of the game presentation. Here we go. Referee indicates a foul. It is St. Boniface's ball. This might be their last opportunity. It is Martin, as she has done most of the day, taking the free kicks. Let's see if she can get this close enough where St. Boniface can give the Hawks a little trouble. It is into the box, but kicked away as we watch the official. The whistle is coming. We can see her looking at her watch now. St. Boniface, perhaps one more chance here. As they roll it in, referee looks at her watch. A terrifically officiated game this afternoon by all 3 of our officials. And we expect that the same kind of officiating throughout the tournament. The best of the best have been sent to Champlain College Saint-Lambert. Humber pressing forward. Not really interested in an attack at the goalie at this point, showing a lot of respect for their opponents. That is the final whistle. As the Humber Hawks fans get to their feet and welcome, congratulate their team. The Humber Hawks fans at home, I'm sure, doing the same. Les Rouges de Saint Boniface, a team that did not quit all day. They played a solid 90 minutes. The people of Winnipeg and the Manitoba Conference will be very proud of their team today as well, as me and Spartacus await the player of the game. We see tournament director Vince Amato out to hand out the player of the game award. Always nice at the end of the game to see the players shaking hands. St. Boniface giving Humber credit for the victory. Humber giving St. Boniface credit for competing in all 90 minutes. It is official. Humber will move on to the semifinals at either 3 o'clock or 5:30 tomorrow. St. Boniface not done yet in the hopes of a medal. They will move into the bronze medal bracket at either 10 or 12:30 tomorrow. As we look at the host Champlain Cavaliers taking to the field. any moment now. Around 12:15, you will see the home crowd start to roll in. We are expecting a big crowd for that game today. Field being a couple minutes walk from the college.
Et maintenant le temps de présenter le jour du match. Présenté par Foreign Print. Souhaitant la bienvenue à Mélanie Guérin-Lajoie de l'ACSC pour faire la présentation au jour du match. It's now time for the player of the match, presented by Foreign Imprints. To make a presentation, please welcome Mélanie Guérin-Lajoie from the CCAA.
For Imprint, the official sponsor of Player of the Game. Thank you, For Imprint.
From Les Rouges, numéro 30, number 30, Mylène Chabot.
Number 30, Mylène Chabot, the player of the game for Les Rouges. She played an excellent game today.
Et de les Hawks de Humber, numéro 19, number 19, Vanessa Reda.
Vanessa Reda, solid all game. She is the player of the game for the Humber Hawks. Madame Lajoie from the CCAA with the presentation, as we'll take a picture of both player of the games.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Winnie, make some noise. What does he get for both teams?
Thank you very much for tuning in to Game 1 of the CCAA 2022 Women's Soccer National Championships. The Humber Hawks defeat Les Rouges de Saint-Boniface 3-0. Stay tuned. In approximately 30 minutes' time,